When the DuPont family arrives, they get to the United States, they came over and they had some resources, but they had to make an income and they had a large growing family, and they fell back on a skill set that the second son of the family, E.I. DuPont, had developed back in France, which was the manufacture of black powder explosives. So they looked for a spot for about a year at the suggestion of family friend Thomas Jefferson. They looked at the Brandywine. They ended up here in 1802, and by 1803 were manufacturing black powder explosives. During the Civil War, the DuPont Black Powder Company, located here at Hagley Museum and Library, produced 40% of all of the black powder explosives used by the Union Army. The powder yards were actually open 24 hours a day, so workers are here on continual shifts. 40% of that black powder is made by the DuPont company. So without that powder, it's entirely possible that the Union might not have been able to win the Civil War. The ingredients are coming from all over the world. It's an international company from day one. The sulfur is coming from Sicily, the saltpeter was coming from India, and the charcoal was actually being sourced locally from the black willow trees that grew on this property. Their branches would be stripped of their bark, they would be burned, and that produced the charcoal. Workers here are doing a wide range of jobs. They're quarrying stone to build buildings, they're maintaining the mill buildings, they're working what was called in the powder, which meant they were actually mixing the ingredients and transporting powder ingredients to the property. And black powder at the time, roughly 95% of the powder is non-military purpose. So it's being used for hunting, home defense, agriculture, and that's where it's really going to market, are hardware stores, the places where your general stores, places where you're picking up the everyday essentials. Later in the 19th century, DuPont builds powder factories in other locations throughout the country. They actually buy out some of their competitors as well, but they are vitally important to America's growth across the continent.